Devin, he couldn't even get to Devin.
Yeah.
And that still showed you, even through Devin coming back from that Ryan incident, he still had the will to fight and not get hit. Ramirez couldn't. Where was his game plan? And you're talking about Robert Garcia that trained this guy. Robert is one of the best planners in the Mexican world for boxing.
Great, great, great coach.
But he wasn't able to implement his game plan through his fighter on Devin. A Devin that was coming back hurt. A main Devin, everybody was saying. But Devin
And Robert
still
is 100.
outshined Ramirez and made Ramirez look worse than what Berlanga made him look.
Ramirez looked bad against Arnold Barboza.
Yeah,
He's coming off
yeah,
of
yeah,
that loss.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
Ramirez is
he
coming
fought Barboza,
downhill
but
in his
more hard.
career. He's coming downhill of his career.
Keep jabbing, Terrence. Don't
You
let
know what I'm
up.
saying?
Don't let up. Don't
We
let
we
up,
coming
Terrence. Stay on his
down.
head. Stay on his
Yeah,
You
head,
know,
man.
ain't let up
Pause.
because
he
his
didn't
plan.
want to punch with Devin as much, right? Devin was on his
He couldn't get to
bicycle,
Devin. And
right?
Devin was still jabbing and outboxing him, moving backwards, moving out of the range of Ramirez shots. And so
Moving
that's
out of
what
range.
made
We're
it an
just using
ugly fight,
technical
and
words
people
of
didn't
just
like
getting
that.
out the way and chickening out of there. You
No,
know, there
no,
was a
no,
lot of
no.
Tom and
Skills.
Jerry.
It
But
takes
but you
skills to
got to
do
look at
that.
it
It takes
like this.
skills. No, it takes skills to do that.
It
It
was a
takes
It can
Tom
skills.
and
absolutely
Jerry
do it.
No,
performance.
no Tom and Jerry.
But
That wasn't
punches
even
hurt, right? Punches hurt, right? And Ramirez had shots to hurt Devin. So that means he had the skills, he had every opportunity
Yeah.
to land
Yes.
his shots. He didn't have no gumption to say, "Oh, I'm just gonna go run right into him and throw some heavy shots." No, because Devin was hitting him with some shots.
I think we would all agree that we would both wanted both fighters to throw 2 times as much punches that they did.
Yeah, but Mills, the
Yeah,
thing is
oh
this:
now,
I'm coming
yes,
in there,
yes, yes, yes. I agree.
but
I
but,
agree.
but
I'm
Mills,
But
the
bringing
you're
thing is
him.
talking
this.
about a Devin Haney that's jumping out of one fire, that mess with Ryan Court, all that stuff like that, the layoff, then to jump in there with Ramirez. He could have chose a no-name brand name like Tiafimo and all the other cats have done. They chose some guys that we don't see no more. You know,
Right.
but Devin came in, got on a big car on the biggest stage with Turkey All Sheep, and put it out there in front of the world
And doing it again.
and won. And it won't
But
about
Mills,
all.
Mills, there ain't nothing like Tom and Jerry. Tequila
Yeah,
Shake is just throwing it out there. It's the player that brought the best out of Shakur. If you can bring the best out of me, you're not gonna be able to do it. I'm just gonna shut. I'm just
No,
gonna
no,
shut
no,
shop.
no, 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 no,
Yep.
that's
no, no,
right.
no, no, no,
Yep.
Yes,
no, no, no,
yes,
no.
Yep.
I'm
yes.
gonna stop you right there.
And you
Love
can't
that.
stop it.
Shakur Stevenson decided to ride the ropes and invite Cepeda in.
Nah,
No, he said it. Terrence Crawford said it.
Yeah,
He said
yeah,
that he shouldn't have been there as long as he should have.
yeah.
He made an excuse and said that's why I was getting. When you ride the ropes, sometimes your opponent will open up, and he was using that as an excuse. Yes, he was in the pocket a lot. Yes, he wasn't using his legs. Yeah, I think Shakur should have probably mixed it up a little bit more, right? But
I roll you up, man.
Shakur decided to fight a fight and beat Cepeda in a different manner.
Because he
Let's
wanted to
not go
prove
and
the
say
naysayers.
that
He
it
wanted
was
to prove
just
the
Cepeda
naysayers wrong.
bringing out of that with Shakur because it's effort from Shakur. It's a lot of effort for Shakur, and he fought a different way to
Yeah,
please people,
yeah,
and we have to admit that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mills,
Facts,
Mills.
facts.
Let me remember you. Let me tell you this, right? Marcus Maidana brought a hit to Floyd. Floyd had to stay in the pocket a lot of the times and did what he had to do. There's some
Right.
type of fighters. There's some type of fighters that are gonna bring the best out of you. If you
Yep.
can't bring the best out of Devin, you can't blame him for, boxing you or shot and shot. He
And
didn't
that's
do
why,
that.
and that's
Yeah.
why Floyd gave him a rematch.
Exactly. So it's not his fault that at the end of the day, you running 4 miles, I'm running 6 miles, and we come into the ring and you expect me to bleed. No, I ain't gonna
Go
do that.
ahead.
I'm gonna do the
Hey,
opposite.
You think? Do you think it was that bad?
yeah, I believe so. I believe anytime you gotta tell the corner. So you know what? I had enough.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Finitos.
yeah.
Benitos.
And I don't blame him though. He's still punishing fights back to back to back. I don't blame him. I mean, you making money off me, the management, and you keep making all these bad choices and decisions into these fights. You don't care about me, but I'm gonna take care of myself now. You didn't stop the
Yeah.
first fight when I had a cut on my head to save my career. You put me into this position, so now I gotta protect myself also to be able to enjoy my life with my wife and my family. And I
And
commend him
and
for saving
and
himself.
how old is he?
He's a young man. He's a young man to take these
Yeah,
punishments. Too young.
yeah.
Too
Tim's
young.
not your old. No, he's not old.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not that old at all.
Take 5 years off and come back.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cinco, five.
Yeah. He got to miss the spot. He's taking too
Yeah,
much
yeah. He needs
punishment.
some. He needs some time to rest. He needs time
Yeah.
to rest. Yeah.
Hmm.
He,
And he
yeah.
kind of put some pressure on himself that I didn't like. After he lost to Fundora, then he went to his dad. That was an emotional reunion. He went to his dad to try to get his spirits back up, which was good for him to do. But that was the time for him to step out of boxing and do something different and then come back. Because if you see the fight that he had when he came back, as soon as the guy hit him on top of his head, he put his gloves there. Oh, is that blood coming? Is that blood coming? You know what I mean? He kind of had flashbacks. And teams, I think he's a good fighter. He could have been great, but the matchmaking kind of like took a toll on him now. And I respect Zab. What Zab is saying right now, he needs to take some time off. But punishment is too much.
Too
Too much.
much.
Too much.
Mm-hmm.